their relationship haters face to face, almost. We have all the details. I'm Gabby Conti.
I'm Jacqueline Marfuji.
And I'm Zach Weinberg, and this is Hollywire's Tea Party. Get excited, everybody. We have a lot of tea to spill, as usual. Jacqueline, welcome to the Tea Party. Are you excited?
Oh my gosh. So excited.
Okay, amazing. So Bryce Hall and Addison Rae they just celebrated their 2 months of officially dating, and even though the two have made it very clear that they're deeply into each other and that their relationship is for real this time, they are just rang in 2 months, so they still have some haters. Critics claim that Addison can do better than Bryce, as she's about to become a movie star, and Bryce has a bad boy past that includes massive massless birthday partying during the pandemic and getting into a fight after vaping at a Mexican restaurant by LAX. Well, Bryce and Addison face their haters digitally on their latest YouTube video on Omegle. So Bryce and Addison went on Omegle in Bryce's newest YouTube video, and they were asking a bunch of fans, one of Bryce's friends, what they thought of Bryce and Addison together, and then they popped in after the fans gave their answer. I don't know if you guys saw this YouTube video, but it was really funny.
Yeah, it really was. But I kind of want to circle back onto the hate that Addison has been getting, because that is a thing. And I think what we're having the problem doing is that, you know, Bryce recently has had a good streak. I feel like since he's been with Addison, he's had a squeaky clean reputation, hasn't really gotten into drama. And, you know, we've gotten criticized here at Hollywire for hating on Bryce, but we really aren't. We kind of are just reporting the incidents that he's gotten in, and we can't forget about the maskless parties. We can't forget about the fights. I'm hoping that this is a new streak for Bryce and that he's on a good path and that he's great for Addison. And I'm hoping they're happy. Jacqueline, what do you think?
As I've said before on Hollywire, I think that Addison is amazing, but I do think she's going to level up. I think they're great for each other right now, but I feel like in a year, it's not going to be Bradison, it's going to be Bradicea.
Who's Sia?
I like that.
So Brad, see you later.
Guys, I think Addison is literally she's going to be America's Jennifer Aniston. If you listen, she said on a podcast recently, she wants Jennifer Aniston to play her in her Lifetime story. I don't know if she'll play her in the future. I don't know. But America's sweetheart, we need to still be rooting for her in a year. So I feel like I am here for Bryce and Addison right now. She needs to go through her bad boy phase. And if it happens when she's 20, amazing. And to quote your girl, Taylor Swift, she's going to come back stronger than a 90s trend after this Bryce Hall.
Okay, Jacqueline bringing the quotes today.
After this whole Bryce Hall moment, I think they're adorable. They might pull like a Jordan McGraw, Morgan Stewart thing where they dated when they were younger, and then in 10 years, we'll come back to Bradison. I think they're both great. They're both young. They're both so hot. Good for Addison. I mean, he is in his sexual prime right now, but she's gonna grow. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I mean, I think there's no denying that Addison Rae's career has skyrocketed in the past year. Some might say she's on a completely different level than Bryce Hall, but I don't think that takes away the connection that Addison and Bryce have. And I do think that they're really, really into each other right now. So I'm just like, I'm happy for them. Let them be happy right now. We'll have to see how this movie plays out and where Addison's career keeps on going. But for now, they look really happy. So I think the haters just need to let them be happy.
Well, yeah, an update on the movie, guys. Addison just posted today. It was her last day of filming, which means that we will be seeing He's All That sooner than we thought. I mean, obviously, post-production takes a beat, but that's really exciting that they are wrapping up the film already. And also, I think what we need to remember about Bryce and Addison's dynamic is, you know, when Addison first met Bryce was the celebrity. He was the TikTok star, Musical.ly star, YouTube star, and she was just a girl from Louisiana. So I think that's part of their bond. I think that's part of what has keeping them so strong. And when people say, you know, Addison can do better, I think Addison, first of all, genuinely loves Bryce. And also, I think we'll always see Bryce how she saw him when she met him. And I think that's why they are so tight, really.
Oh, they give me total Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears vibes. I don't know what is in the water in Louisiana, but they make the most lovable girls that are so talented. I don't know what it is. I feel like Addison's mom and dad are heavily involved in her career in a different kind of way than Britney's parents. So I feel like they'll steer her in the right direction. I also want to mention Rachel Lee Cook playing Addison's mom.
And also, if you Gen Zers are watching and you have no idea who Rachel Lee Cook is, this is a very big deal because she was in the original movie and she played the Tanner Buchanan role in He's All That, if that makes sense, because it's the gender swap. And now
so there'll be a lot of nostalgia in this new movie.
Yeah.
I met Rachel Lee Cook about a year ago. Guys, the sweetest, the coolest. She was like drinking vodka sodas. Guys, you're going to love her. Stunning. She's going to look like Addison's sister, not even her mom in the movie. I'm so excited for it.
That's what I thought they do. I mean, Rachel Lee Cook looks amazing. She's 41 years old, the same age as Kourtney Kardashian. And I think kind of like
and
Kourtney
and Sherry,
look like best friends or
Addison's
siblings. Yeah.
They're all the same age.
Yeah.
So I
They
think
all look
Addison's gonna do. She's gonna kill it in this new movie. But what about this whole omegle situation? In the YouTube video, it was so funny because a lot of the fans were saying that they don't think Bryce is good for Addison, or some people said they love for Addison together, but it was just really
Zach,
funny
I'm
how they
get
popped
right into
in
that
after.
right now. Okay, so in the video, Bryce and Addison, they both were wearing holiday headbands that were matching, and Bryce was even wearing Addison's merch as they shock fans with a surprise omegle cameo. So omegle is a platform that matches users up with other users around the world for a live video chat based typically on some sort of common interest. In Bryce's new YouTube video, his friend asks people on the platform what they think of Bradison, and no matter what the user said, Bryce and Addison would pop up after their response, shocking fans and also haters alike. Responses ranged from a few fans loving the pair to the point that one fan even cried when the couple appeared on screen, and another calling them the best TikTok couple, to, of course, the haters who said F Bryce and saying Bryce isn't good for Addison, to someone saying, quote, they don't seem good for each other. And what's so crazy about this and what I loved about watching this is there's so much hate online. We see hate in the comment section here. There's hate on TikTok. There's hate everywhere. But to watch someone's face when they say something hateful to the actual person's face, it's just so, I want you all to remember that the next time you leave any comment that is not nice, that there is someone behind the screen and it really affects them, even if they are as famous as Bryce and Addison.
Yeah, and I noticed a lot of people changing their answers when Bryce and Addison popped up. They're like, "Oh, I love you, I love you." It's so funny. Jacqueline, have you ever been on Omegle?
Just today. Today was the first time.
Oh my God, you actually tried going on it. So what would you do if one of your like favorite celebrities popped up and you maybe said something bad about them, or?
Well, I feel like instant tears. It would be water. I don't know why. I feel like every time I've seen Britney in concert, Britney Spears, I have cried. So it would be instant tears. I'm not cool enough to have, my favorite reactions were the no reactions. Just the.
Yeah. Because I'm like, does everyone even know who they are that they're asking? Like, not everyone knows who Bryce and Addison are. I mean, obviously they're very famous, but.
I think everyone who was watching did know who they were, because I think the whole, if it sets you up with your interest, I have a feeling that the interests were things like TikTok, Bryce Hall, Addison Rae. And so they were actually matching with fans or people who were not fans of them alike.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish we had this in high school. I would do this to every single guy I liked in my entire high school. I would just put the two of you on camera and then just, hi.
Oh, you know what it is? It's the three-way calling, made famous by Mean Girls, but was such a thing if you were growing up pre-internet, where you would call someone and they would be on the line and be like, what do you think of this person? They'd be like, I'm on the line. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Well,
what would
honestly,
you guys do?
Well, first of all, I want to say Omegle is not, it's changed. What it used to be was very X-rated back in the day. Kind of like OnlyFans. It's changed a lot. A lot of the social media influencers are now on it, making like YouTube trends. So it's very different than it was. I don't even know I would probably give my honest opinion if I was asked a question on whoever the celebrity was. And then I would either have to like own it. I would probably own it if I said something bad, or I would just be like, oh my God, if it was like someone I liked.
Well, there also was chat roulette back in the day, which looks very similar to Omegle. And in that case, that was like Zach, you were saying with Omegle, that was pretty much a place where people would just get naked and freak each other out.
Yeah.
That
Well,
was the worst.
we can confirm that Bryce and Addison were not doing any such thing. If you guys
No.
check out Bryce Hall's YouTube video.
Yeah,
No.
but Bryce is, he likes that. I mean, that's a funny platform. I think if I get why him and his friends are on it a lot, because it's a great place to prank people. And Bryce was actually a victim of an Omegle prank, which we will get into very soon. Woo!
Okay.
I'm just mad.
Yeah.
I'm mad Jake Coolman, I don't even know if that's how you say his name, wasn't on it, because he's like, that's who does it for me. Like, I want Bryce to bring on more of his like hot friends onto the Omegle scene, and then maybe I'll pop on.
Okay, possibly in the future. So recently Bryce faced some backlash for avoiding a charity donation on Omegle when a TikTok user, Harris Cole, posted a video of himself asking Bryce and friends if he would donate to his charity on the platform. One of Bryce's friends asked what the charity was about, but before Cole could answer, someone who people are convinced was Bryce hit the skip button, which of course led to backlash as people commented, "Cancel Bryce Hall, that's mean, and Bryce literally doesn't deserve his platform." But later Bryce and Cole cleared up the situation as Cole messaged Bryce explaining that the charity was a joke and he was going to ask y'all to donate to a charity where I helped reform sex predators get jobs babysitting children. So of course Bryce is involved in another internet feud. What else is new?
Yeah, but it was a fake out. Like, I remember seeing comments about it this weekend, and people were attacking Bryce for it, because there was the screenshot of him, like, or his friend, someone saying next to a guy asking for charity. But, you know, had they not skipped it, we would have seen the full ass. And of course, Bryce would have realized it was a joke. So, I mean, I think it's kind of cool. Bryce is such a prankster, for him to be face to face with another prankster. And also, I think that's so crazy, to a charity for, you know, child molesters to be, they're reformed, but they want to babysit again. So I'm kind of happy that.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I watched the video like 1,000 times, and I also know Bryce got hate because it said that he was the one that clicked off. It did not look like that to me. That
was the other thing. There was no, people were like, there was no, they even said in like the article about it, it was like people assumed it was Bryce, but there was no confirmation. And yeah, when you do watch it, he's not really in charge of anything. I just think people are so quick to hate on Bryce because of his controversial past. But I do believe, as I said earlier in this, that I think Bryce is on a good kick right now. I feel like, granted, at the beginning of that same video he did with Addison, I don't know if you saw it, they were like running over a Christmas tree, and, you know, Bryce really likes peeing on things in his video.
Absolutely.
So he still has that whole party animal vibe, but that's always who Bryce was. I mean, when we interviewed Bryce here at Hollywire, that's how he described himself. He was, I'm a party guy. I don't drink yet, because he was under 21 at the time, but he's like, but I am the guy at the party who's always causing chaos. And so he still has to adhere to that brand, because that's how he got his fans to begin with.
As long as he's staying true to himself, I think that's all that matters. But I also think that Addison has changed him a little bit, helping him get his act together, which is good. Also, with the pandemic and everything closing up, he can't really be up to all his old shenanigans anymore.
No, what are they gonna, I mean, the craziest thing they're gonna do is wear their "Hey Y'all" tie-dye sweatsuits and prank people on Omegle.
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
Well, it seems like Omegle came out at the right time, because with everything, I feel like I didn't really hear or see this app, that the TikTokers were actively using this app until the restaurant shut down, because that's really like the only place they could interact with fans besides, you know, digitally in the comment section. But that's the only way they can get FaceTime, because there's no longer a line of fans waiting outside a Saddle Ranch or Boa or El Paseo, because they can't.
It would honestly be such a different world, and I think a lot of these TikTok creators would have such different careers if it wasn't for the pandemic and the stay-at-home order, forcing us to be on our phones more, forcing us to stay home and be on TikTok so much more. I don't know if TikTok or any of these influencers would be what they are if it wasn't for this pandemic.
I mean, they owe the pandemic an award
to their careers.
The pandemic, everything.
Yeah,
they really do. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but there has been, since the whole restaurants have shut down in Los Angeles, there's been significantly less paparazzi videos, like the Hollywood Fix and Pap Galore and all of them. So there used to be like daily updates where either Charlie or Chase or Noah or Dixie or Addison or Bryce were being interviewed. And I mean, they really aren't leaving their homes. And I'm guessing, based on that information, that Dog Pound is also closed, which is where we know Bryce and Addison love to work out, because I have not seen any videos there, any social media content there to beat.
Yeah, I think that the paparazzi is taking a couple of weeks off, and I actually think it will be good for them. We did report on a couple incidences where the paparazzi was just too invasive and too much. So a couple of weeks off might be good for the paparazzi.
Yeah, we need to miss them for a little bit.
Yeah, well, we want to hear from you guys and what you think about how Bryce and Addison handled any haters for their relationship, and do you ship them? Let us know your thoughts. I'm Gabby Conti.
I'm Jacqueline Marfuji.
And I'm Zach Weinberg, and follow us at Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news. See you later, guys.
Bye.